Do you have enough time to study? Sometimes, you find out that you have too much to study, but not enough time to do it. You need to study smart using the right way. Then you will have more time. During the examination time, sometimes you can't recall the right answers. Do you know why? How to do an effective revision? What is the best way to do it? Are you looking for better examination results? If you used the wrong learning strategies, you will be wasting your time studying. Desired learning results will not be achieved. It is important for a student to study using the right methods. Do you know how to learn? Often, our parents and teachers ask us to study. But, we are not taught of the way to study. And sometimes, we use the wrong study methods. By using the right learning strategies, we can become super learner. A super learner is a person who can study effectively and perform better in school. Learn how a few simple methods, from advanced learning strategies, will help you to be a better learner than before. Let us look at the picture of this iceberg. Inside all of us, we have inner learning potentials. You can now discover and activate your hidden potential. Welcome to the introduction of advanced learning strategies. Learn the secret of learning and recall. This is a short talk by Dr. Thomas Hui. Remember? Don't waste your time studying by using the wrong methods. Advanced learning strategies is the learning foundation. Students' learning foundation need to be strong to enable them to learn better. It's just like building a high-rise building. Without a strong foundation, the building will collapse. And without the right learning foundation, students will not be able to absorb much. In this short talk, we will introduce to you the following. 1. What is learning? 2. What is M? R, F? 3. How to recall easily. 4. How to learn better. It is our hope that after this short webinar by Dr. Hui, you will be able to learn better than before. Here is a brief introduction of Dr. Thomas Hui. Dr. Thomas Hui founded Edumaster Learning Technology in 1999. In the year 2004, he established Genius Brain worldwide. Since then, Dr. Hui has conducted dozens of seminars to thousands of teachers and students. Currently, Genius Brain courses are available in Malaysia, Cambodia, United Kingdom, Russia, Middle East, Singapore, and Brunei. Dr. Hui is also the author of 2 books, Parenting 678 and Advanced Learning Strategies. In 2017, Dr. Hui received his professorship in education. Now, let us welcome Dr. Hui to share with us some of the advanced learning strategies, learning methods.
From Genius Brains, welcome to Advanced Learning Strategies Short Talk. What is learning? Have you ever wondered why we go to school? Because we have nothing to do, or because you are very free? I believe that the main purpose of education system is to enable you to get more knowledge. When we have more knowledge, then when we grow up, we'll become more capable to contribute to the society and build a better society. And if you can see here, learning is the acquisition of knowledge or skills through study, experience, or being taught. So learning is very important. Learning is what you get from the school. Examinations is the output of your learning. You must understand that the purpose of examination is to know how much you have learned in school. And now, in these short talks, I will teach you how to learn and how to be a better student so you can get better results from what you have learned. Do you know how to do revision at home? Meaning that after your teachers taught you some school lessons, when you go home, do you know how to study on your own? I think this is very important, right? Because most of the time in school or in tutorial centers, our teachers will ask us, hey, go home and study. Go home and study. Even our parents ask us to study at home. But the main thing is, do you know how to study on your own? I believe this is very important because if let's say you are not able to study on your own, you might be facing some problems like wasting your time studying. This is what we try to eliminate from your routine. That is to stop studying using the wrong way. If you can see here, this is a memory review chart, or we call it the memory retention review formula. This is the way for you to do revision at home. And in another way, this is a memory chart which will help you to remember better. As I mentioned just now, your parents or your teachers might be asking you to study at home, okay, to do a revision at home, but you are not taught of the best way to do a revision at home. So what you can do now is, after the teachers taught you some school lessons or certain things you have done in school, when you do a revision, you must have schedules. You go through the schedules here. It's divided into 10 minutes, 24 hours, 1 week, 1 month, and 6 months. Okay, I repeat, 10 minutes, 24 hours, 1 week, 1 month, and 6 months. It means that after your teachers taught you a certain lesson, after 10 minutes time, you must do a revision. A revision is very simple. You just go through, it's just like you have a book here, you just go through, just have a look. That is revision. Okay, no need to study all over again. You just glance through or browse through. That is after 10 minutes. Then the next round is within 24 hours, meaning that the next day, you just have a look again what your teachers taught you. Just have a look or you think about it for a while. Okay, what you have learned yesterday after 24 hours. Then after that, 1 week, you do the same thing. Then after 1 month, you do the same thing, just have a look. And after 6 months, you just have a look. So during examination time, what will happen is you will be able to convert your short-term memory to become your long-term memory. So this is very important because during the school examinations time, if you can recall more, you'll be a better result. You get a better result from your examination. Okay. Now let me give you another example. If let's say after the 10 minutes you did not do a review, you see here from the chart here is if that will be the red line. You go down again. Okay. If let's say you don't do a review, your memory will decline. After 10 minutes, you'll be going down. 24 hours going down, 1 week going down, 1 month going down, and the 6 month, you might be completely forgotten what you have learned. So this is important for you to remember. Review using the right way. If you use the wrong way to review, or you have gone through the revision, but after 24 hours you never do the review, after 1 week you never do the review, after a certain time, whatever you have learned, you have forgotten. Okay, when you have forgotten, during the examinations time, you will not be able to take back whatever you have learned. So this is important. You must study using the right way, using the right revision method. Always remember this. 10 minutes, 24 hours, 1 week, 1 month, and 6 months. Okay, it is very important for you to review and review and review. Because when you do a review, you just use a few minutes time. Just go through, think back again what you have learned, so that you can convert the short-term memory to become the long-term memory. After the 6 months, whatever you have learned is very easy for you to recall back. Always remember this: study the right way, not the wrong way. Have you ever been to an examination hall? Then during the examination time, inside the hall itself, you are not able to remember most of the answers. But after coming out from the examinations hall, you can remember a lot of answers. Have you ever experienced that before? If let's say you have, okay, do you think that because you are having some pressures in the examinations hall that makes you not able to recall whatever you have learned? You know that the answer is in your mind, is inside your brain, but during the examination time, you are not able to recall whatever you have learned. Will it be good for you if, let's say, during the examination time, you'll be able more of the answers, because a lot of things you have studied before. Then during the examination, you are not able to recall. It's just like we have never studied before. Okay, so actually we have a method to help you easily recall whatever you have learned in school. Would you like us to share with you the method? It's very simple. So in the next slide, as you can see here, I just want to share with you one question. How many windows are there in your house? Okay, I need you to count for me now. How many windows are there in your house? Just take a few seconds. I give you 1 minute. I'll wait for you now. Okay, how many windows are there in your house? You must do it now. I'll wait for you, because without recalling how many windows are there in your house, we will not be able to share with you how the process works. Count for me now. How many windows are there in your house? Count now. I'll wait for you. Are you counting? Let's count for a while, because this is very important. I want you to experience what happens when you are doing the countings. Okay? Do it. Test it. Okay? How many windows are there in your house? 5, 10? Okay? It's not important how many windows are there in your house, but the most important thing is, when you recall how many windows in your house, do you notice that your eyes, okay, your eyes ball are moving up, looking for the answer? Okay, your eyes is looking up. Try to recall what they have seen before, and try to make a calculations of how many windows are there in your house. Okay, this is how the process works, because when our eyes move up to the left side, we are trying to recall whatever we have seen before. In the next slide, I'm going to share with you, okay, the process, how it works, and what is the best way to utilize your eyes movement. Now, if I ask you the same questions again, how many windows are there in your house? You look down, and try to recall. This is easy. Try it now. Look down and try to recall how many windows are there in your house. Okay, I believe this is harder. It's because we are not able to access the information by moving our eyes to the wrong positions. But what happens during the examination is, when you try to recall, most of us, we are busy writing the answer on a piece of paper to answer the question. the examination question. So our eyes are looking down. So when our eyes are looking down, it is harder for us to recall. I'm not saying that we are not able to recall everything. Okay, out of 100%, by looking down, we might able to recall maybe around 40% or 50%. But if let's say you move your eyes to the right positions, you can increase the level of recall maybe around up to 70 to 80% compared to 50%. It's just like that. By moving the eyes to the right position, we will be able to recall more. So the next slides, I'm going to share with you the best way for you to utilize eyes movement method. Okay. If you can see from this slide, this is the eyes movement method, the method to recall better. As we mentioned just now, during the examinations time, if let's say our eyes are not positioned at the right side, we will not be able to maximize our recall abilities. So this is a very important aspect during your examinations time. It's because the abilities to recall to enable you to get better mark and to get better school results. Okay, you can see here on the upper part we have visual memory, eyes up, left. The other side is visual imaginations, eyes up, right. It means that when our eyes move up to the left side, we are trying to recall whatever we have seen before. Something you have seen before, like reading a book, or your teachers taught you, you look at your teachers, then they teach you something, you want to recall back, your eyes should move up to the left side. And on the right side is to access your right brain. Okay, just for your information, as a humans, our brain is divided into two sides, the left side and the right side. The left side is more on logical, mathematics, language. Okay, on the right side is imaginations, colors. So these are the function of our right brain and the left brain. So each side of our brain, we have different functions. So when our eyes move up to the right side, it's trying to activate our right brain. So if let's say you need to use your imagination during the examination time, your eyes can move up to the right side so that you'll be more creative, then you can imagine more things. It's just like if let's say I'll ask you, can you imagine a red color elephant? Have you seen a red color elephant before? No, right? You have not seen red color elephants because elephant mostly is in gray color. You have never seen a red elephant before. Then how can you imagine a red color elephant? The easiest way is to move your eyes to the right side and try to imagine a red color elephant. Okay, your teachers taught you some lesson, you want to recall back, your eyes should move up to the left side because that is something which you have seen before. And during the examination time, don't always look down to write your answer. What you should do is, you write the answers, then you should stop for a while and try to look up and recall whatever you have learned before. Okay, at the left side, your eyes should move up. Imagine what happened is, during this examination time, if your eyes look down, you can see here, look down means inner dialogue. You talk to yourself. Okay, that's why you see the people in the street, if let's say they look down, they're mumbling. they look down and they talk to themselves. So we are this type of people. Okay, so if you want to try to recall something which you have seen before, or you want to imagine something, your eyes should move up. Okay, either to the left side or to the right side. You will be able to maximize your recall abilities. Try during the examination time or now. You try to recall anything, whether it's easy when you are looking down or it's easy when you are looking up. If you believe that when you move to the other side, it's easier for you to recall, use that method. Okay, left side or right side. So it depends on you. Some people are different. So you see which way suit you best. So next time during the examinations time, you try to utilize the best of your recall abilities by looking at the right side. Okay, so this is eyes movement methods. Remember that it's very important to be able to recall more information, especially during our examinations time and in the examination hall. Like the story I said, inside the examinations hall, we are not able to recall. But when we come out from the examinations hall, we are able to recall a lot of things. It's because when we just come out from the examinations hall, our eyes look up to recall. It's very natural. But during the examinations time, our eyes are looking down. So we are not able to recall a lot of things. Okay, remember this. So this will be one of the secrets for you to get better school grade. Remember. Okay. In these slides, I will share with you a few more study techniques which will enable you to be a more effective student. Okay, from what we can see here, we have additional 3 more tips to share with you. The first is to focus in class. When your teacher teaches you, you need to focus. Because if let's say your teacher is talking, at the same time, you are also talking inside the classroom, then what can you learn? It's just like I'm talking to you now, at the same time you are watching televisions. Do you think whatever I say, you'll be able to remember? Of course not, right? It's very simple. We focus on one thing at one time. So that is the power of focusing. If you are able to focus on what your teacher teaches you and think about it and follow our procedures for the review by using the memory retention review formula, you will be able to grasp more information from your class. This is very important because if you focus, then you'll be able to have more input into your brain. So when you have more input in the effective way going through your brain, then when you need to recall it, it'll be easier for you to take out. If let's say you follow the memory retention review formula, that's why you need to focus in class. In fact, you need to focus in anything that you do, because without focusing, our mind will stray away. Okay, it's just like when I'm talking to you now, you are thinking about playing some video games. Okay, who is calling you on your phones, on your WhatsApps, or on your WeChat? So you don't have time to focus on the lesson itself. Spend some time and learn how to focus. Focus means concentrate. Use your mind to concentrate on one thing, especially during your study time, because by using the right focus method, you'll be able to zoom in, then the full concentration will be there, your level of understanding and remembering will be much more higher. Okay, the second thing is take notes. You see, when we take notes, means that when the teachers talk, we take notes. Teacher say something during the school lesson, you write it down, you take a pen, okay, and write down whatever your teachers say during the school lessons or during your tutorial times. This is very important because when you do revision, you need to have the right notes, And the second thing is, when you take notes, use the right way to transfer whatever information you read into your own notes. It's easy for you to remember by jotting down your own notes. It's because the notes come from your brain. Okay, it's from you. It's not from the books you buy, and it's not from the teachers. It's from you yourself. You analyze whatever the teachers say, and then you write it down as per your understanding. So that's why taking notes using the right way is very important. You must learn the right way to take notes. The third one is listen to the right sounds when you study. Okay, some people, of course, they say, when I study, I don't like to have any sound. It's okay if, let's say, when you study, you don't like to have any sound. You just want is a quiet environment for you to study on your own, right? But then, do you know that there's a certain sound, like the natural sound, the water sound, the jungle sound, the environment sounds will help us to learn better. Okay, study has shown that when you listen to the natural sound of water flow, bird singing, and natural little bits of rain drizzling, will enable you to study in a good and conducive environment. It makes you uh, more open to whatever information that you study. So ensure that you study by using the right sound, not a very quiet music. Okay, if let's say you like soft music during your studies, then by all means on it. You like music, what type of music you like, then you on it for your study. But the best sound is still the natural sound for you to study. Okay, but you don't. It's not good for you to listen to very loud music when you study, because it can distract your attention. When you are not able to focus on what you study, then your memories retention level will be lower. Remember this. So there's three last tips. The first one is focus when you're inside your classroom. The second one is when your teachers teach you, you take some notes, write it down, and then that will be your own notes from your own brain. Then the third one is use the right sound to help you to study better. This will be the few more secret which you can apply in your studies. Okay. Okay. From here, I'll do a summary of what we have learned just now. It will be the integrations of what you have learned. The first one we learn about learning. Learning is what we have learned in school. Then through the process of examination, the school will make an evaluation whether whatever taught by the school has been understood by you. That is very important. You understand what you have learned in school, and through examination, by having the right grade to pass the examination, it means that you understand what has been taught to you by the school. The second thing we learn about MRRF, stand for Memory Retention Review Formula. You remember that we talked about after the 10 minutes you need to do a revision, then after that 24 hours you need to do a revision, after that 1 week you need to do a revisions. Okay, so that is a very important aspect, because when you do a revision at home, you need to have a formula to ensure that you'll be able to convert your short-term memory to become your long-term memory. If let's say you don't have a very systematic way to do your revisions, your memory will decline over the time. Okay, today you might be able to remember 60%. After 2 weeks, you can remember only 40%. After 2 weeks, you might be able to remember 20%. So this is what will happen if, let's say, you don't have a proper review system. So remember that you must always use memory retention review formula. Okay. Then the third one, we talk about the recall method. Recall method is the way to recall whatever you have learned before, so that you'll be able to recall things easily. You remember Our eyes move to the left side, to the right side. The left side is whatever you have learned before. Then when you try to recall whatever you have learned before, then your eyes move to the upper part of your left side. Then if let's say you want to imagine or you want to create a story, you remember about the red elephant, then you try to use your eyes to move to the right side so that it will activate your right brain like the red elephants. Okay, it's very simple. So by using your eyes to look at the right way, you will be able to recall more easily than before. So during the examination time, remember that you must not always look down. You must always look up to find the right answer. Then after that, we talk about the focus. When you do something, when you do a revisions or when your teachers teach you during school time, you need to focus, concentrate on what the teachers is saying so that more information can be absorbed by you. Okay, don't think about other things when you study. Focus, concentrate on one thing only. Then after that, we talk about taking notes. Taking notes is when your teachers teach you, then you take notes. Then at the same time, you can convert or you transfer whatever you have learned from the books or from your teachers and make your own notes. This will enable you to remember better because the notes came from you. And the last one is integrate sounds in your learning. It means that by utilizing the environment sound, you'll be able to learn better, easily. Okay, so that's what we have been teach learning, memory retention review formula, recall methods, focus, take notes, and integrate sounds. So what I can say is, by using the right methods of learning, you will have a better outcome from your learning sessions. The methods of learning is very important. Remember this. I used the same way during my school time. From very weak students, I became one of the best students in my school during my time. Okay, if let's say you utilize the same methods, I believe that you'll be able to perform better than today. Use it because it has been proven that the methods work. Okay, don't waste time studying by using the wrong methods. Always use the right methods, the right notes taking method, the right memory retention review formula, the right recall methods. Always use it during your study because you have a skill which your friends might not have. And because of these skills, it will help you to achieve better and get better school results.
Thank you, Dr. Hui, for sharing with us some of the learning secret. Now, do you know how your memory works? Do you know what is the best method to study? How to create effective notes for revision? How to prepare for your examination? Calm your mind using super learning exercise. Find out more with us, with Genius Brain e-course. It's time to accelerate your hidden potential.
Thank you for joining our course, and I do hope that you will benefit from what you have learned. And if you like to have more information about the course which we provide to other students, you are welcome to visit our website at the end of these presentations. Okay? Thank you and have a nice day. Thank you for your time, and I do really hope that you enjoy what has been shared to you. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us in this short talk by Dr. Thomas Hui. Since the year 1999, we have been serving the education community. We hope that in this short talk, you learnt to be a better learner than before. Remember, don't waste your time studying by using the wrong methods. If you use the right methods, you will save time, recall easily, more relax, and achieve better results. Visit us at ecourse.geniusbrain.education. We bring the learning school to you, at the comfort of your home. Thank you for joining us.